We're here with Chris. We're playing Doki Doki, guys, again. We're here with Chris. Chris, you got anything to say, man? He just got done playing
Commander,
Elden Ring. Tell him, Chris.
Commander guys is the worst boss fight in that whole entire game. It, I'm shaking. I just finished the boss 5 minutes ago. I'm still shaking.
Oh my god. If you guys want to see him fight that guy, go to his channel, link in the description. Anyways, we're
No,
not
we're
worried
not,
about that
man.
fucking game. We're not worried about that right now. We are playing Doki Doki, you know what I'm saying? Let's get it! Alright. Act 3, guys. Another day passes and it's time for the club meeting today. Oh, already. I've gotten a little more comfortable here over the past couple of days, so it's been more than like 2 days. We're just gonna assume it's Friday, alright? I'm just still not used to you being in the club, that's all. It's been more than 2 days. Okay. I see. That's a pretty simple thing to get you in a good mood. But I guess it's always the simple things with you anyway. Speaking of which, I'm kinda hungry. Will you come with me to buy a snack? No thanks. What? Eh? That's not like you at all. I have my reasons. Why don't you take a look at your purse, Sayori? Eh, why that all of a sudden? What did we put in her fucking bag? No reason really. I just wanted to look at it. Aha. Sayori nervously retrieves her coin purse. She fumbles with the latch and opens it. Then she turns it upside down and lets the contents spill onto the desk. Only 2 small coins fall out. Ahaha. I knew it. I could see right through you, Sayori. She wanted us to buy her a snack. Cause me and Abraham looked this up, bruh. $10 in Japan is like $40 over there.
Ugh.
I mean, we kind of being an asshole about it, though, aren't we? But there's one more thing. You're always hungry, and so that only leaves one option. Oh, I give up. Don't make me feel guilty. If you feel guilty, that means you deserve to feel guilty. Ah, there she go, mommy. I didn't notice that she was listening in. Her face is in her book as always. Aha. I wasn't listening or anything. I was just something in my book. Yuri, tell Chris to let me borrow some money. Don't get me involved like that, you say, Yuri. Besides, you should only buy what you can responsibly afford. And frankly, after putting a mischievous little stunt like that, your suffering is fair enough. Retribution? Okay. Ah, I didn't mean that. I got too absorbed into my book. I really like it when you speak your mind, Yuri. It doesn't happen much, but it's a fun side of you. There's no way you could think that. You were right though. I did something bad and now I have to accept the revolution? What? So Yuri knows exactly what she's doing. After all, she told you guys she was bringing me to the club before she even told me. But you wouldn't have come if it weren't for the cupcakes. That is true. I only
Yep.
came here for cupcakes. It's facts. So I had to trick Natsuki into making them. Come on, give me more credit than that, Sayori. Out of nowhere, something smacks Sayori in the face and tumbles onto the desk. What? Twop. Kya! Ow! What was that? A cookie? Sure enough, it's a giant cookie wrapped in plastic. Sayori glances around. Is this a miracle? It's because I paid my restitution. What is it with these? It was totally worth seeing your reaction though. Ahaha. Natsuki, why do they laugh like that? They laugh like a light skin and be like, ahaha. Ahaha. Sayori hugs the cookie. Jeez, just eat it. Sayori rapidly tears open the wrapper and takes a big bite. So good. Fine. Still, I'm pretty happy. Yo, 3 fucking videos in and I can't fucking read. Still, I'm really happy that you shared this one with me. Sayori gets out of her seat and goes behind Natsuki and then wraps her arms around her. Ah, jeez. I get it. Cookie still in hand, Natsuki reaches up to nudge Sayori off her. Sayori suddenly leans down and takes a bite of Natsuki's cookie. Hey, did you seriously just do that? Where's Monica anyways? Good question. Have any of you heard anything about her being late today? Not me. Yeah, I haven't either. That's a bit unusual. I hope she's okay. Of course she's okay. She probably just had something to do today. She's pretty popular after all. Eh? You didn't think she has a I wouldn't be surprised. A what, a boyfriend? What are you talking about? Excuse me? Suddenly the door swings open. Sorry, I'm super sorry. Ah, there you are. I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Eh? Monica Monica chooses the club over her boyfriend after all. You're so strong-willed. Boyfriend? What on earth are you talking about? Monica quizzically glances at me. Ah, never mind that. What held you up anyway? Ah, well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I kind of just lost track of time. Ahaha, that makes no sense though. You wouldn't have heard the bell ring yet. You would have. I wasn't aware you played music as well, Monica. I don't really. I just kind of started recently. I've always wanted to learn piano. That's so cool. You should play something for us, Monica. That's. Monica looks at me. Maybe once I get a little bit better, I will. Yay, she's been looking at us a lot so far. I don't like that. That sounds cool. Like, dude, she walks in, we say something, she looks at me. Okay, cool. Piano looks at me. Okay, what? Ah, I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that. Don't worry. I've been practicing a whole lot recently. I'd really love the chance to share once I'm ready. I see. In that case, best of luck. Thanks. Did I miss anything, did I? I didn't miss anything, did I? Okay, whatever. Not really. I choose to leave out Sayori's mischievous escapade. I'm sure Natsuki will end up complaining to her anyway. It looks like everyone already settled down. Sayori somehow already finished her entire cookie. Yuri is back to her book and Natsuki disappeared into the closet. Okay. Hey, Yuri! Eh? Ah, I suddenly noticed Yuri is reading a different book from the one we've been reading together. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. Ah, no. I was kind of just waiting for you. And if that's the case, why don't we go ahead and get started? Yeah, let's. Actually, I have a request. Do you mind if I make some tea first? Not at all. Thanks very much. Yuri hands me a water pitcher and also fetches an electric kettle. I'm going to plug this in the teacher's. I'm gonna plug this in at the teacher's desk and we'll get some water. She walks past me and sets the kettle down on the teacher's desk. I simply watch her movements. To my surprise, the way she moves really contrasts her speaking mannerisms. Especially because of her long legs, Yuri appears elegant and What? Okay, may I have the water pitcher? Thanks. I'll be right back. Ah, I might as well walk with you. Yeah, why not? Shall we go then? Yeah. Hmm. Where are you two off to? Eh? We're just. Yuri was gonna make us some tea, so I suddenly realized how weird it sounds to explain this to Monica. We're just gonna fill the water pitcher. Ah, okay. Sorry, I was just a bit curious. That's kind of a one person job, isn't it? That's. Monica, please mind your own business for once. Or do you want me to.
Mm.
Whoa, hold on. What the fuck is happening? Or do you want to tell Chris there's something wrong with helping involve Chris is. Chris in club activities? Eh? My mouth gapes. My mouth gapes. I. I suppose there's nothing wrong with that. Hmm. Then let's go, Chris. Ah. Yuri quickly exits the room. I follow. Yuri was standing on business. Holy shit. I spoke without thinking. How could I say something like that? Yuri, I just. Something about the way she said that. It made me feel so irritated. What's wrong with me? No, Yuri. I think you did the right thing. I was expecting it, but it, it's also not right for Monica to judge people like that. Chris, how come even when I do something bad, you're being nice to me? Because nothing that you do is as bad as you making it seem in your head. Nobody's perfect. We all have emotions. We can't always hide them anyway. But you always amplify things in your head. Your mind turns a light rain shower into a hurricane. Ah, no. Wouldn't you hate me for something as terrible as that? Why would I hate you? I can't hate someone for having emotions. What kind of friend would that what kind of friend would do that? Friend, you say? Uh,
Friend.
um, Yuri lifts her head. Chris, I really like being friends with you. Haha, thanks, Yuri. I like being friends with you too. I feel kind of awkward saying something like that, but I'm doing my best to help Yuri feel better. Anyway, yeah? Shall we go? Yeah. Yuri and I walk to the nearest water fountain. Once we fill up the water pitcher, we return to the classroom. Yuri sets the temperature on the kettle to 200 degrees. Now it's time to get the teapot. You really do this properly, don't you? Of course. I shouldn't do any less when I'm making tea for others, even if I'm not an expert on tea or anything. Oh, in that case, you'll only be even more impressed. Perhaps I will. Yuri fetches the teapot and begins measuring the tea levels. To my surprise, she even starts humming a little to herself. You must be in a good mood now. Is that so? I was letting it show, and you noticed. I was doing a bit of thinking, and I decided I would try to express myself a little bit more. It turns out it's not very hard for me to do when it's you who's around anyway. Ah, that's great, Yuri. Just don't push yourself too much. You're always worrying about me, Chris. It's very endearing. That's Yuri wasn't kidding. I don't even know if I could keep up with this. I watched Yuri pour a cup of tea for each of us. Chris, I have another request. Do you mind if we sit on the floor today? What's that? A little bit easier from on my back. Really? What are you talking about? I can read without. I can read with my back against the wall rather than bending over at my desk. Uh, okay. Sorry, I didn't realize. No worries. I just have back pain fairly regularly, so I do my best to manage it. Is that so? I wonder why that is. It's most likely because ah, my, your posture, right? Always hunched over like that while reading? Yes. I have terrible reading posture. What was she about to
She's
say?
lying. She's
Yeah, what
lying.
the fuck was she about to say?
She's lying.
It's a bag of small chocolate candies that I kept hidden from Sayori's candy radar. I take it since it'll go well with the tea. Yuri and I sit against the wall, teacups at our sides. As if in sync, we assume the same reading position as last time, each holding one half of the book. Except this time, our bodies are even slightly closer to each other. I can't see too well. Yuri slides closer until our shoulders are touching. How am I supposed to focus on reading like this? That's okay. I won't take any. Are you sure? Well, if I touch it, then it might get smudged on the pages. You're right. I didn't even think about that. My bad. No need to apologize. I'll hold on to the book, okay? Are you sure? Of course. No photo! Take a screenshot. I take a chocolate candy and pop it into my mouth. Then I take another chocolate and hold it up to Yuri. She doesn't even look away from the book. She simply parts her lips as if the situation was completely natural. That means I can't stop her. It means I can't stop here. Woohoo! I apprehensively place the chocolate in her mouth. Just like that, Yuri closes her lips over it. Eh? Yuri's expression suddenly breaks. Did I did I just Yuri looks at me like she needs to confirm what just happened. Chris, sorry. I guess I shouldn't have done that. Well, you were just helping. That's something that friends do, right? I mean, not really in this kind of context, but I can tell just by her expression that she can't even focus now. My heart is pounding. I nervously take another chocolate between my fingers. This time Yuri's eyes meet mine. Um, how did it even come to this? Yuri doesn't avert her gaze. I notice her chest rising and falling in the rhythm of her breaths. I raise my arm. Like before, Yuri parts her lips, but it's different this time. I take the chocolate and place it in her mouth. I feel her hot breath on my fingers. Okay, everyone!
Again? Again?
I'm about to freak out. Yeah, of course. Okay, thanks. Wow. The spell is abruptly broken. Wow. I'll I'll take care of the cups. Yeah. Yuri picks up the teacups from the floor. I pick up the bag of chocolates. In the end, we hastily clean up with as much as a word between us. We didn't even read the book. We didn't even read. Who should I share my poem first, Chris? Who we sharing with first, Chris? Who we sharing with first? Yuri? Or should we
Yeah.
change it up today? Because we did
Monica.
Yuri,
Monica.
Monica, Sayori, and Atsuki last time. Do it, Monica?
Yeah.
Hello, Monica. Hi again, Chris. How's the writing going? Alright, I guess. I'll take that. As long as it's not going bad. I'm happy that you're applying yourself. I give my poem to Monica. Dot dot dot. Alright, this one's good. It feels like you're not getting too comfortable with your style. You're not only getting more comfortable with your style, but the imaginary is better than the last one I read. Just wondering, but have you been finding inspiration in Yuri's writing style? How'd she know? Hmm, I guess so. You can't deny she's talented. Yeah, totally. I think her poems are the most romantic. That's the best way to describe it. She's like a totally different person when she picks up a pen. Besides, I'm pretty sure she's already got a boyfriend. Wait, really? Yeah, fictional one anyway. Monica kind of whispers that last part to me. It's just a hunch, but, well, there's not really anything wrong with that. Oh, well, I know. I was just saying, but anyway, you want to read my poem now? I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too. Alright, let's take a look. Save me. The colors, they won't stop. Bright, beautiful colors. Flashing, expanding, piercing. Red, green, blue. And endless. What does that say?
Wait.
Waveforms. Speaking, screeching, piercing. Sine, coincide, tangent. Like playing a chalkboard on a turntable. Like playing a violin on a pizza crust. An endless poem of meaningless. Load me. Um, it's even more attracting than the last one, huh? Ahaha! I guess it's just the way I write. I'm sorry if you don't like it. No, I never said that. It's just the kind of thing I've never really seen before, I guess. It's kind of like playing with my space on the paper. Choosing where and how to space your words can totally change the mood of poems. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. What? Why is she telling me to save my game? You never know what you might change. You never know when you might change your mind, or when something unexpected may happen. What? What? Wait, is this tip even about writing? What am I talking about? That's my advice for today. What was this bit talking about? Man, it's time for Mama Yuri. Let's see what you've written for. See what you... How did we even pick up on this so quickly? Just yesterday, I was telling you the kind of techniques. Just yesterday, I was telling you the kind of techniques worth practicing. Maybe that's why you did a good job explaining. I really wanted to give it more imaginary. Yuri visibly swallows. Really happy. Are you saying that you've never shared your writing before? Yuri nods. Really? I don't believe it. I really only write for myself. And besides, people who would just laugh at me. Do you really think that? Again, Yuri nods. Huh? Even your close friends? Dot dot dot. Yuri doesn't respond to that. I do. If it's with you. Taisha, Taisha, Taisha. The raccoon. Oh my god. Oh my god, Yuri. Oh my god. And I feed myself again. What? It's a poem about raccoons? I was a little more daring with this one than yesterday's. Yeah, I could tell you. I can see that. It's a lot more metaphorical. I don't know if it's my fault, but I can't begin to imagine what this poem is about. I can't either, Judge. Yeah, if I take it to face value, I can't even figure out what this is supposed to mean. Well, I think it's something that different people can relate to in their own way. I wanted to express the way it feels for me to indulge in more unusual hobbies. It's those sorts of things I'm usually forced to keep to myself because they're embarrassing and people would make fun of me. Don't you have anything like that, Chris? Well, yeah, I guess I do. Stupid, bruh. I feel like everyone has a little something like that. You're good at a lot of things. Writing, listening. There really aren't many people like you, Chris. That's exaggerating a little bit. It's just how I feel. I never thought I would feel so comfortable sharing my writing, but now I almost feel like I look forward to it. It's just a really nice feeling, and you're to thank for that. It's nothing really. Yuri smiles sincerely at me. For just a moment, her timidness seems to disappear. Yippee! Who should I share my poem with next? Chris, 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 Chris!
Sorority.
Sayori!
Sorority.
Get a fucking name right! Sayori!
Sayori.
There you go. Let me think. I don't know. I guess I like them both. That's not very helpful, you know. Well, I'm not really good at figuring out if the poems are good or bad. That's why I just go by my heart. If it makes me feel things, if it makes me feel things, then it must be a good poem. I'm not sure that's exactly how it works. Then again, I guess conveying feelings is pretty important part of this whole thing. Oh, you want me to write something for me? That's so sweet. Yeah, right. But you always think about other people. You need to think about yourself for once in a while. If you don't, you might end up getting hurt at some point. Well, I don't really know what you mean, but I'll try to keep it in mind. Well, whatever. Anyway, let's see. Hmm. I guess I like happy poems. Wait, sometimes I like sad poems too. Sometimes I like a little bit of both. There's a good word for it. There's a word for it, right? What's the word I'm looking for? Bittersweet. Yeah, I like things that are happy and things that are sad. Happy and sad. I can't see you liking something sad, Sayori. Well, I like happy the most, but sometimes when you have a little rain cloud in your head, the sad poems can help give the rain cloud a little hug and make a nice happy rainbow. Sayori, that's unexpectedly poetic. Is it? Maybe I'm getting a better. You can read my poem now, okay? Bottles. I pop off my scalp like the lid of a cookie jar. It's
Jesus.
the secret. Yeah, what the fuck? What a crazy. It's the secret place where I keep all my dreams. Like little balls of sunshine all rubbing together like a bundle of kittens. I reach inside with my thumb and forefinger and pluck out one. It's warm and tingly, but there's no time to waste. I put it in a bottle to keep it safe, and I put the bottle on the shelf with all the other bottles. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts, and bottles, all in a row. My collection makes me lots of friends. Each bottle a starlight to make amends. Sometimes my friend feels a certain way. Down comes a bottle to save the day. Night after night, more dreams. Friend after friend, more bottles. Deeper and deeper my fingers go. Like exploring a dark cave, discovering secrets hiding in the nooks and crannies. Digging and digging, scraping and scraping. I blow dust off my bottle caps. It doesn't feel like time elapses. El- Whatever. My empty shelf could use some more. My friends look through my locked front door. Finally, all done, I open up. And in come my friends. They come in such a hurry. Do they want my bottles that much? I frankly pull them from the shelf, one after the other, holding them out to each and every friend. Every bottle. Each and every bottle. But every time I let one go, it chattered against the tilt between my feet. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts in shards all over the floor. They were supposed to be from my friends. My friends weren't smiling. They're all shouting, pleading, something. But all I hear is echo, 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 echo inside my head. This one's kind of dark. Holy crap. Siri, did you
You
really
did.
write this? Of course I did. I didn't tell you yesterday I was gonna write the best poem ever? Didn't I tell you? Whatever. Yeah, but I mean, I
Sure.
didn't expect something like this coming from you.
Sure.
I see that. It's almost kind of creepy. Creepy? Well, not exactly. Maybe because I'm so used to you being cheerful. Well, never mind. I'm thinking too hard about it. The point is, it came out good, so you should be proud of it. Aw, thanks. I feel like I feel like I was meant to express myself this way. It even helps me understand my own feelings a little bit better. Writing is like magic. You've gotten pretty passionate about it, huh? I hope you keep up. Yeah, writing is the best. I'm gonna keep writing until I die. Fucking Natsuki,
The other one that you haven't showed your book.
man. What the fuck? That's good. But I still don't like this one at all. It's trying too hard to be serious. What do you mean by that? Poems don't need to be all deep sounding to express something. It's gonna just sound like you're forcing it unless you really don't suck at it. Honestly, don't bother trying to write poems like this until you're on Yuri's level. Natsuki stops, short all of a sudden. Don't tell me. Eh? You're not you're not trying to impress Yuri, are you? Hell Somehow it struck a nerve, though what I did is beyond me. I'm so done with you. Natsuki shoves the poem I handed her back over to me. Take your stupid poem. If you wrote it for someone else, just don't show it to me. Ouch. This is what I get for letting a younger girl step into my business. Unless I was a mind reader, I was destined to be in a whole world of pain from the start. At least Natsuki wasn't really the girl I was trying to impress in the first place. There it is. Okay, everyone. We're all done reading each other's poems, right? I didn't get to read.
Yeah. Jeez.
Don't worry so much. We're just gonna keep it simple, okay? We won't miss. We don't need much more than a few decorations. Sherry has been working on posters, and I've been designing some pamphlets we can give out during the event. Okay, that's great and all. Ah, sorry. I thought you heard about it already. It's going to be. We're going to be performing. Performing? Monica, yeah, we're gonna have a poetry performance. Each of us are going to choose a poem to recite during the event, but the cool part is we're also gonna let anyone else come up and recite poems too. Sayori's putting it Sayori's putting it on all the posters in case anyone wants to prepare ahead of time. Sayori, who's been coloring a poster, holds it up for us to see. Are you kidding me, Monica? Didn't you didn't you didn't already start putting up these posters, did you? Well, I did. Do you really think it's that bad of an idea? Well, no, it's not a bad idea. I didn't sign up for this, you know. I there's no way I'm going to there's no way I'm going to be performing in front of a group of people like that. I agree with Natsuki. And if it takes and if all it takes is standing in front of the room with 2 minutes and reciting a poem, that's a long ass poem. 2 minute poem is
It
crazy.
is. Yeah.
Then I would then I know you can do it. Natsuki and Yuri remain silent. Sayori looks worried. I guess that leaves me with no choice. I agree. I don't think it's too much to ask. I think that Sayori and Monica have been trying really hard to get new members. The least we can do is help them out a little bit. Well, maybe, but it looks like Natsuki doesn't have any arguments left. I- Okay, fine. I guess I'll have to get over it. You're the best, Yuri. This club is seriously going to be the death of me. Oh gosh. You'll be fine, Yuri. But anyway, let's move on to the main event. I want each of you to choose a poem of yours. We're going to practice reciting them in front of everyone. No way! Monica, this is too sudden. Well, if you can recite your poems in front of the club, how do you expect to do it in front of strangers? Oh no. Don't worry. I'll start off to help everyone feel a little more comfortable. Can I go next? Of course. Now let's see. Monica flips through her notebook in a specific poem that she has in mind for herself. She then stands behind the podium. The title of the poem is The Way They Fly. Ahem. Monica begins writing inside her poem. Her clear, confident voice fills the room. More than that, her inflection is pristine. She knows exactly how to she knows exactly how to apply emotion behind each line she recites, bringing the words to life. This is something she's done before. Or is she simply a natural? I glance around me. Every woman has her eyes on Monica. Yuri looks amazed. Yuri has an intense expression on her face that I don't understand. Thank you very much. I was just hoping to set a good example. Are you ready to go, Sayori? Are you ready to go next, Sayori? I'll go next. Oh, Yuri's fired up all of a sudden. Yuri clutches a sheet of paper between her hands and stands up. It's called After Image of a Crimson Eye. Holy shit, that sounds hard as fuck. Yuri's voice shakes as she starts reading the poem. Just a moment ago, she was practically refusing to do this. Why is she all of a sudden putting in so much effort? As Yuri gets past the first couple of lines, her voice changes. It's almost like what happens when Yuri gets absorbed into her books. Her quivering words transform into the sharp syllables of a fierce and confident woman. The poem is full of twists and turns in its structure that she initiates with perfect timing. As we applaud, Yuri holds the poem to her chest and rushes back to her seat. Yuri, that was really good. Thank you for sharing. Looks like Yuri is down for the count. Okay, I guess I'm next then. Yuri hops out of her chair and cheerfully walks to the podium. This one's called My Meadow. Ah, ahaha. Yeah. If if I were to read this on the paper, I probably wouldn't think much of it. But hearing it come from Sayori's voice almost gives it a whole new meaning. Maybe this was Sayori meant when she said she likes my poems. It's like I get to reach more deeply into someone's. It's like I get to reach more deeply into someone I thought I knew through and through. They might need a little more force behind them, depending on what you're reading. Oh, I know what you mean. That's, well, I've been practicing that kind of thing. It's just embarrassing to do it in front of everyone. Then next time, I'm gonna make you pick a poem that challenges you a little more. We don't have much time before the festival, you know. Okay! I feel like going first and last in any like presentation is always the worst. It's always. So you either gotta go third
Yeah.
or almost to last. The poem is called. It's called. Why are you all looking at me? Because you're presenting. Hmm. Anyway, the poem is called Jump. Natsuki takes a breath. Once she starts reciting the poem, her sour attitude disappears a little. While she's still a little unenthused, unenth- unenthused, her poem has a rhythm and rhyme to it. It's Natsuki's trademark style. It works surprisingly well when spoken out loud. Easy for you to say. You better not make me do that again. Well, do you at least feel prepared enough to recite a poem in front of other people? I mean, doing it in front of other people will always be easier. It will be way easier. I can put on whatever face I want for other people, but when it's just my friends, it's just embarrassing. That's a surprise, Natsuki. I think it would be I think it would be the other way around for me. Well, that's just how it is. So, well, I guess in that case, make sure you pick a poem and get enough practice before the festival, okay? I'll be making pamphlets, so let me know ahead of time what you'll be reciting. Jeez, I should probably find some other poem to recite instead. That's fine too. It doesn't have to be your own. I'm already pleasantly surprised that you're putting in all this effort for the club. It makes me really happy. Yeah, no problem. Okay, everyone. I think that's about it for today. I know the festival is coming up, but let's try to write poems for tomorrow as well. It's been working out really nicely so far, so I'd like to continue that. As for the festival, we'll finish planning tomorrow and then we'll have the weekend to prepare. Monday's the big day. Can't wait. I can do this. I can do this. Alright, I stand up. There's no way I'll be able to find the same enthusiasm as Sayori and Monica, but I'll do my best to get through it. If it's for the sake of the club, I'm impressing Monica. And impressing Monica? I don't want to impress that woman. What? Then I'll have to
Yuri.
do my best. Yes, Yuri! Jeez, guys. Don't make such a big deal out of it. It must be a little nice, though. Well, how am I supposed to respond to that? It's okay, Chris. You don't have to say it. Whatever, let's go already. The fuck was up?
No,
Like,
no, no,
why were
no,
they
no,
jumping me?
no.
Today, Sayori's being a little quieter than usual on the way home. Hey, Sayori. Dot dot dot. Sorry, I was spacing out. Oh, no wonder. Um, I was thinking about something from earlier. I like how we get to. I mean, Sayori fumbles with her words. So let's just say that one day, Yuri asked me to walk home with you. Whoa, hold on. Whoa, hold on. So let's just say that one day, Yuri asked to walk home with you. Huh? What would you do? What kind of question is that? You're kind of putting me on a spot here. Well, I would walk home with Yuri. I would still walk home with Sayori.
Walk on with Yuri.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Sayori. Walking home with Yuri, but huh? Why does the thought of that make her heart pound? Make my heart pound? I mean, given how hard it is for her to socialize, I would feel awful turning her down. So, isn't she so beautiful and smart? Hello? That has nothing to do with what I just said. Why didn't I have an option that said I would walk home with both of you? Like that would have the tension would have not been here. You know what you admitted it. Jeez. There's not even any point of speculating something that isn't going to happen. Well, maybe, but I just like to think about it. It's not long before you won't need me anymore, you know. Need you? Sayori, I can't figure out how you're seeing things in your head right now. Sorry. Everyone is different. Nobody in the club is a replacement for you. Hmm? If you say so. The conversation trails off and I'm left feeling awkward. But it was kind of her fault for trapping me in such a weird question. It wasn't nobody's fault. You're just a fucking dumbass. I can't just lie to her. Yes, you can! Poem time! Poem time! Woo! Alright. Alright, what we going for today, Chris? We still trying to impress Yuri, right?
Yeah.
Suicide. She jumped
Suicide
the.
wall.
What the fuck?
Alone?
Mm-mm-mm.
Uh,
Vertigo. I think I go. She likes. She likes. Like. Creepy things almost. Misery. She loves misery. Fuck! There we go. I think I got the strat. Fuck. Empty. Wow.
Aura, she's
Disoriented. What, Chris?
I seen Aura. I'm like, yeah, her aura is amazing.
Wow. Horror. That was easy.
There we go.
I feel like I sold the bag on that one, low key. Well. Oh man, I bet you all mad these nuts. I bet you all mad these nuts. Any thoughts?
It was good. I'm still interested.
I said it was good, guys. I ain't gonna lie to y'all, bro. We've been intrigued in this story for like the past 4 days. We've been playing this.
Yeah.
Cause it's like we didn't record this of it, but whatever. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. We've been consistent with these recordings. But that's probably gonna fall apart tomorrow, cause I work late. This man works early, so whatever. Bro, I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. What the fuck was Sayori talking about at the end there, bro? She was like, if you chose to walk with Yuri, would you? And it's like, I got trapped in the question. Like I said earlier, bro, I would have just said some shit like, I would walk home with both of y'all, bro. We in that. I feel like we better, next episode, we might get the bag with Yuri. Better secure the bag. Go watch his videos. And, like the video. Subscribe, like, comment. And, part 4 coming out soon. Bye-bye.
Yep.